How I plan beating Ninja Gaiden 2 on Master Ninja difficulty. Well, this is how I plan to do it because there have been plenty of you that have recently subscribed, recently commented on my, not just it from my stream as of recently, but also my video about me talking about how Ninja Gaiden 2 Black was the hardest game that I've ever played on Master Ninja difficulty, and it's true. However, the hardest game that I've ever played was the OG Ninja Gaiden 2, but I never attempted Master Ninja difficulty. I knew how crazy it was. After all these years though, from 2008 until now, 2025, all these years later, 17 years later, I've come to realize that not only have a very few amount of people beaten Ninja Gaiden 2 on Master Ninja difficulty, but for someone who is an OG like myself, after 33 plus years of gaming, it is something that I would like to be able to say truthfully and proudly someday. And I realized that, especially with me being a former martial arts instructor who throughout the prime time of his years spent the entirety of my prime years teaching the art and living the art and practicing the art and being a student and then an instructor, etc., I've realized through all my years of training that it kind of translates to what I was attempting to do here with Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. And basically what I did was I made a really big mistake of being a low rank, right? And yet attempting to test for my black belt when I haven't gone through all the other ranks. I haven't received the knowledge, I haven't put in the time, I haven't put in the training, I haven't gotten the muscle memory, all the lessons learned, etc., figuring out patterns, etc. The same exact thing applies to Ninja Gaiden 2. And the thing is, to top it all off, every other player who actually managed to get through Ninja Gaiden 2 or Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on Master Ninja difficulty has gone through the exact same thing. And for those people that have gotten through Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on Master Ninja difficulty from the start or from the second playthrough, it's simply because of the fact that they played the OG and they've been through all that stuff previously. And as I mentioned before, muscle memory is actually very permanent. It's like we're learning a bike. Once you learn how, you never forget it. To this day, even though I don't teach martial arts anymore, to this day, I still know what the hell I'm doing, and if I wanted to, I could actually get into a class and teach again. And why is that? Because of muscle memory, all those years of training, all those years of throwing kicks properly, my repetitions, my lessons learned, all the students I've taught, all the lessons I've learned when I was a student before I taught, etc. I've been through hell and back in that aspect, right? So therefore, I need to put myself through hell and back properly with Ninja Gaiden 2. And as you notice, if you're paying attention to detail, I said Ninja Gaiden 2. I didn't say Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. I have to go and download and install the original Ninja Gaiden 2, which thankfully I have access to because I have an Xbox Series X, and it is worth $30. And I need to go to the store and I need to download that. I need to install it, and I need to go through the trenches on stream. I need to start at the beginning at Acolyte, which is actually the normal difficulty in the OG version. Acolyte, I've been told by you guys, is actually the easy version on Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which makes even more sense. I went from easy to the very hardest difficulty in one shot, thinking I can bully my way through the game, and I was sorely mistaken. I thought because so many years ago I beat the game on Acolyte on the OG version that all I needed was one run through of Acolyte on this version, and then all of a sudden I can attempt to at least progress in Master Ninja difficulty. And even after 7.5 hours playing on the first chapter, even though I finally made it to that last boss, and I've yet to beat that boss in the first chapter, I still haven't gotten through the trenches. You know what I mean? I realize that if I truly want to master the game, and if I really want to earn it, I'm gonna have to go through everything else. I'm gonna have to go through a rite of passage like everybody else did. And that is playing the game multiple times on multiple difficulties and going through the process of getting through those. And once I get through those, that earns me the right to tackle Master Ninja difficulty. Now, I know that there are some players out there that are very talented, whether they're my age or even older or even younger, that can, skip steps here and there and they can get there. And that's fine, but that's not me. That's not me. I'm not that person. Not in this game particularly, at least I don't think so. So for me, I know what I need to do. I need to play the OG version, which is the original version, which is a harder version, and thankfully the hardware this time is better. So there's not going to be any frame drops, that I hope not at least. And just go through the trenches and go through it one step at a time. And the reason why this is important for me to do is because, again, I've been gaming for 33 years. And this is one of those moments to where one of the hardest games that was ever developed, that very few people have beaten on the hardest difficulty, I would really like to one day say that I did it. You know, even though this is something I normally don't do, I would really like to say that I did it. After so many years of gaming, my gosh, I want this to be one of my proudest, if not my proudest accomplishments. It's a goal. And I know it's not gonna be overnight. I know it's gonna take a while. It may even take months. But again, this is what some other people have gone through. So with that being said, that is what I'm planning to do. I'm also planning on streaming this. And it's going to be multiple trips to hell and back. And I also wanted to take a few moments and say thank you for those of you guys that have offered tips and support in the video, and of course on stream as well. And even leaving comments after stream, because some of you guys came back and watched the VOD and gave me additional details. And there was progress. You know, I went from the beginning of the level or the middle of the level when I started streaming and made it to the end of the level, but I'm at the boss or whatnot. But again, I know that if I don't want to continue to struggle to this extent, and if I want to truly earn it, I got to do it right. And my original approach was not right. And I even need to go back and play the OG. That is the way to do it. So I might as well do both versions. So with that being said, guys, those are my plans going forward as far as Ninja Gaiden 2 is concerned. And I'm excited about it. I'm also a little nervous about it. And I want to be smart about it to where I don't lose my mind. So with that being said, guys, that's the plan going forward. Now, obviously, everything as far as the channel is going to be concerned is still going to be on schedule. Still going to be making multiple videos about multiple things. But yeah, on stream, I will be streaming the game as well. I will be doing that as well. I will be, I will be streaming the game, and I look forward to it. And I look forward to seeing you guys there. So with that being said, I've never been that much more humbled from a game in my life since playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on Master Ninja difficulty, and the message has been given, the message has been received, the message is learned, and it's time to do it right this time. So with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time to watch and or listen, and for the support. I'll catch you guys on the next one.